those who are appearing in CAPF 2025 interview. So there are certain important topics you must prepare before you are going for interview. So in total, approx 100 topics or even a few more, but uh, roughly 100 topics I will provide. And you must go through these topics. It is not about each and every topic you will go through in detail, but at least you should have capacity, should have command to speak at least 30 seconds. Generally, I say 30 seconds, you should have, you should be in a condition to speak. Okay, so in this part, I will provide 25 topics. But remember, in these topics, sometime in one topic or in one point, maybe more than one or subtopic will be covered. So you should work accordingly. Some topics are important from your DAF point of view. Some are not important. So you can focus accordingly. So some are related with your DAF. Then you have to give little more focus. If it is not directly or indirectly relevant with your DAF, then you can leave. But there are certain topics related to current affairs, related to some basic aspects. So you must go through. Okay, so here is the first topic: Iran-Israel-America conflict and global order. Okay, so war means war is going on, or at this time temporary peace is there, but there are so many related aspects. So danger of nuclear war also. See, it is true that at present Iran is not having nuclear weapon, but it is having uranium, enriched uranium, and it may in near future can develop nuclear weapon. And since some of the nuclear capable country, for example Pakistan, China, North Korea, they can provide assistance, they can give assistance, technological know-how and other logistical support, and maybe in near future Iran may make nuclear weapon. Once there are conflicts between nuclear weapon states, then obviously danger is very high. So what are problems? What is outcome means till date, what all is happening. By the day you will go to interview, maybe situation may change. It is the temporary halt or temporary peace. So that may change also. So you have to track that. So this question is there. Then India's situation, what are concerns faced by India in this situation of war? So in this globalized world, in this interconnected world, you cannot keep yourself away from any conflict, any situation. So India is a major importer of oil and petroleum. And you have seen it is not a hidden fact. It is known to everyone, every household, every common man is aware there is crisis of gas cylinders are not available easily. It is available, but there are certain internal challenges also. It is about sometime black marketing, sometime other aspects, sometime some people are storing more than the required uh, number of cylinders and all. So many issues are there, but at least we are facing the situation. Before starting the conflict, or you can say fight, it was easily available. Gas cylinders were easily available. Even if you are not applying in the sense ki, you are not ordering online or booking, still directly you were getting, it was not difficult, but situation has changed. So next topic then, India's war preparedness in the aftermath of Pahalgam terror attack, Operation Sindoor, and nuclear doctrine, war, external aggression, etc. So it is see, these two topics, for example, related to Iran conflict, but this topic is related with India's own problem, India's own issue. Okay, so India's war preparedness in aftermath of Pahalgam terror attack, then India conducted Operation Sindoor, and nuclear doctrine, India's nuclear doctrine, you must know what is war, what is external aggression, you should know. Then India versus Pakistan in global diplomacy, particularly in terms of global conflict in West Asia and other parts, you can say. because you have seen ki in the aftermath of Iran-Israel USA conflict, Pakistan took initiative and the meeting of American delegates, including J.D. Vance, the Vice President of America, and then Foreign Minister of Iran and other dignitary or other officials, they participated in the meeting. Obviously, outcome is not yet desired, but still Pakistan is taking important or part, and it is leading the talk. So here, India is a passive observer, you can say. So in this way, then India as a developed country in 2047. So India is trying to be a developed nation by 2047. So we still have time, means 21 years. So this topic is not as such key. This is just direct current because from last 2 to 3 years, India is focusing on this thing. So what are parameters for country to be known as developed country, developed nation? What are criteria? And what are our target where we are and will be able to achieve that target? So you should be in a condition to say a few words on this aspect. Then condition of Manipur after formation of new government. So after president's rule was imposed last year, and then new government, new chief minister, new deputy chief minister. So new government is formed. Manipur, since long time, it is facing problem, and you must know, and particularly those who are from northeast, you must know in detail. Then artificial intelligence and artificial general intelligence, Turing test, singularity, etc. Artificial intelligence generally you are using on day-to-day basis. Anything, let us take, if you are watching any video, then your suggestion is coming. You are booking any ticket, airline ticket or train ticket or any movie ticket, and in so many area we are using artificial intelligence. But artificial intelligence is in general using computer intelligence or computer devices to work certain thing based on data, based on the input we have provided. But artificial general intelligence is more related, more close to human intelligence. If machine is achieving this intelligence, then it will be a difficult situation. Some experts are saying we already are close to artificial general intelligence, but are still, in true sense, we are still not able to reach to that level. Then Turing test. Turing test is a test based on Alan Turing. Okay, so Turing test is if you are talking, you are messaging or you are chatting with a computer. So if a person is not able to distinguish between computer and human being, who is on other side, if that test is passed by computer, means when you are talking to computer in the sense ki you are chatting, you are asking question, and the reply of computer is in such a way that you are not able to distinguish ki whether it is a machine or a human being, then it is said that the computer or the AI has passed the Turing test. Then it is singularity. Singularity in the sense ki it is a position where our intelligence and computer intelligence is indistinguishable. So you should know, because this is the era of artificial intelligence, fourth industrial revolution we are going through, and here artificial intelligence is most important aspect, and we cannot do anything at present without AI like is like such. Then new government in Bangladesh and India's relation, because it is said na, ki by Atal Bihari Vajpayee, our former prime minister, you can change your friend, but you cannot change your neighbor. And Bangladesh is the true truth of the day. And obviously, till 1971, it was part of Pakistan. But since 1971, 16th of December, Bangladesh is an independent nation and it is surrounded by India. Obviously, Myanmar is also touching border. So India is Bangladesh is important for India, and obviously India is important for Bangladesh. So new government under the leadership of Tariq Rahman, son of Khalida Zia, is formed. So you should know about that and India's relation, because Sheikh Hasina, former Prime Minister of Bangladesh, is in India. So there are certain issues. So you must know. Then Genji protest in Nepal and new government and its initiatives. Okay, so Balensa became Prime Minister. He is youngest Prime Minister, I think. Okay. So next 10th topic is how to stop online fraud, which is increasing at very high pace, especially digital arrest. Digital arrest and so many things are online fraud are happening. Let us take some time. Someone is messaging you, someone is texting you. It looks like he or she is your friend and asking favor, even asking money, and sometimes you feel it is my friend, it is my friend on other side, or my relative, or my near and dear known person. And sometime due to, let us take sometime customer care executive or other types of things, you feel they are genuine person, and you are facing problem. So there are so many people are facing problem. So this is important topic. Then India energy vulnerability. Okay, so India is a country which is dependent on import of fuel. So energy is most important aspect. Without energy at this time, you cannot imagine development. So at this time, we are facing problem because there are uncertainties. Then crisis as an opportunity for shifting to green technology, green hydrogen, solar mission, etc., as well as nuclear energy, because India is also focusing on nuclear energy. Okay, so there are a small modular reactor and all other aspects. So you must know, because energy is, and it is not only just key due to the conflict, but also in long term we have to think about alternative form of energy, so that even if in crisis we can face, or if crisis we are facing, still we can be in a condition to manage the things smoothly. Okay. Then, for example, this topic is already in news for long period. So 4+ years of India, Ukraine war or crisis or conflict, whatever you can say. So it is from Feb 2022. So already be completed in February, 4 years. So this topic is not that much important because of the bigger crisis we are facing in our neighborhood, means in the sense Iran. And so still this topic is in news, you can say. Then end of Maoism, this is very important, and you can say VVI topic for you people. End of Maoism, Naxalism in India. As India, Government of India, Home Minister Mishra declared in Parliament that now India is free of Maoism, Naxalism, or Red Corridor, etc. But things are not in that way. But still, we should know the development. It is a positive things. Then now new CAPF bill and its consequences. Then topic number 15, middle path in terms of international relation, India's situation. So this one topic already I mentioned related to the diplomacy in aftermath of war between Iran Israel conflict. So Pakistan is taking leading role, and in that way, obviously, when there are conflict, majority of country they are following middle path. But sometimes there are situations. Sometimes you have to take initiative. You have to go on one side or other side. Other side or one side doesn't mean you are unduly favoring any country, because any country is not self-sufficient. Even if USA is dependent on other country, it is most powerful country in the world, but still it needs support in one form or other form. And India is a country in the sense key middle power, so India needs so many support from many countries. So at that time, obviously, directly you cannot say anything which is against the interest of any country. But still, you have to play important role, active role. Okay. Next topic is police reform. Police reform is the need of the hour, and this topic is always in news. You can say, what are the challenges of our police? Your suggestions to make it better. Prakash Singh versus Union of India, Supreme Court guidelines in this regard, Dharamvira Commission, okay, National Police Commission, which is known as, okay, then a special reference with your state. What is the condition of your state? In your state, some statistics, some data, let's take how many police personnel per lakh population is there, what is the international recommendation, and also what are issues, what are the positive aspects, what are some negative aspects, what your state is facing in general. So police reform, obviously directly you are not going in policing term as defined in a state list, but you are there to support state police in any situation, conflict or something. There are obviously border guarding forces also. So out of five, we are having three border guarding forces, but in general, we are working in coordination with state police also. Then topic number 17, urbanization, problem of urbanization in India and remedies. So with time passes, more and more people are shifting to urban areas, and majority of Indian urban centers are facing problem in terms of infrastructure, in terms of other amenities. You see garbage in every city, you see slum in every city, you say road congestion, traffic jam, problems of water, sanitation, garbage, etc. everywhere. So this problem, and in the, we know that urbanization is increasing at rapid pace. So as per 2011 census, it was almost 30% urbanization, but when 2027 census is conducted, then the figure will be more than 40%. Okay, hopefully, then we have to manage the things. Then India's defense budget expenditure pattern, capital expenditure. What is happening in India in majority of cases, either a state government or in central government, are majority of expenditure is going in terms of revenue expenditure. So for a capital expenditure, less amount is available. Let's take in defense, the budget is 7.85 lakh crore. Out of that, majority of money is going in salary, pension, and other expenses. So relatively, I'm saying lesser fund is, lesser resources is available for our capital expenditure. So we should know about the rough idea, rough estimate. Then India-USA recent some defense deal and follow-up question related to India-USA relation in other dimensions. For example, in defense, we are purchasing some helicopters, some other equipments, then air-to-air refueling system and other things. And also in terms of business, trade, etc., we are facing some certain problems also. When Trump comes in presidency, there are so many issues. Then topic number 20, it is 106th Constitutional Amendment Act, which is known as Nari Bai Bandhan Adhiniyam, and increasing seats in parliament. Because once you are accommodating women reservation, then you have to increase the seats, because it was said as and government wishes. So after 2027, so in 2029, Lok Sabha election will be there. So bill is being introduced, and obviously this is in news. So you must. Then India Middle East Economic Corridor, Chabahar Port, International North-South Transport Corridor. You can say these are three topics, but in one topic I have included. That's why I said na initially maybe we are providing you 100 topics, but in total, if you are parting topics, if you are dividing these topics in separate parts, then more than 100 topics will be there. Okay. So India Middle East Economic Corridor, and after the war, the situation is very tense. We are not focusing much, and we are not knowing what will happen in future, but at least recent development, any positive, negative, whatsoever. In fact, at this time, negative news are there, no positive news in this regard. Then sustainable development goal. What are our achievements in terms of current position, and also see about your state. Since sustainable development goals are 17 goals and 169 targets, and 2030. So it has started from 2015, and the target is 2030. So more than 10 years passed, means more than two-thirds of time already completed. Now we are having 4+ years, means if by 30 end, if we are keeping, so we are having still more than 4 years. So what are achievements, in which area we are doing better, and in which area we are lagging. Then census 2027, caste census will be also there. Caste census Then digital census, it is the fully digital census. So in terms of that, you should know basic steps, which ministry it is there. So it is under Ministry of Home Affairs. So you should know basic steps of this. Then Northeast insurgency, you should know about two insurgents group from each northeastern state. Though in majority of states now things are in control. Okay, let's take for example, Northeast, Mizoram is more or less peaceful. Then Tripura is more or less peaceful. Then Meghalaya is also more or less peaceful. Then you can say Arunachal Pradesh is also more or less peaceful. But those area, those districts which are having border with Assam, there are some problems. So in some area, we already have Armed Forces and Special Power Act. So you should know about to insurgent group. Particularly if you are from Northeast, you must know about that. But in general also, you should be in a condition. Then judicial accountability, Justice Yaswant Verma case, removal process of judges of higher judiciary, corruption controversy in judiciary. So this topic is also in news. You must know basic things about these topics. So today I provided you 25 topics. Next part, again 25 topics. So soon I will complete 100 topics, and you must go through the basic steps, okay, basic things. At least you should be in a condition to say few words. It is not about expertise. You are not expert of anything because as a aspirant, as a candidate, you have to prepare diverse type of topic. Let us take a person who is expert in external relation, or let us take any country specific relation. The person is expert, so the person has worked so many years, vast experience in terms of theoretical as well as practical experiences, but you cannot match those person up. So normally UPSC wants at least you should have basic understanding about the topic. Okay, so prepare these topics, and next part will provide more topics. If you are having any questions, query, doubt, you can ask, you can message. If you want a mock interview, other assistance, any, you can message. Okay, it is your take, it is your target, it is your path you have to follow. Okay, thank you.